Okay. Sorry, it's smoky because I was vaping. I vape. Like, this is my vape. Okay, so I'm back. I was here earlier, and then Ez fronted. I'm sure you guys saw that, and then he talked about stuff, and so he told me that I could do my introductory video today because I'm already sitting in front of the camera, and it doesn't really take a lot of effort. So I'm going to tell you guys about myself. So, my name is Christen. I have dissociative identity disorder. I am the host, core, both, whatever you want to call it, but I usually go by just Christen. I am... Oh, well, do you guys want to know, like, everything about me, or just, like, a little bit? We'll go with everything. So, I am non-binary, and I just ordered my binder from GC2B. I'm so excited. It's coming in the mail in like 4 or 5 days, and I'm gonna wear the shit out of it. I'm so excited. It's supposed to be like a really, really good brand, and I'm really excited to try it. Anyway, so I am also I also practice witchcraft. Um, a little bit of it is from one of my altars. Her name is Rouge, and she is a witch. She's really cool. She's French. Um, she taught me a lot of it, but I started practicing when I was in like 9th grade before I actually existed. And I've just kept on practicing. I also am a Buddhist. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to give me hate because cultural appropriation and stupid stuff like that, but I can guarantee you that I went to a Buddhist temple, Theravada to be exact, and I talked to a guru. He was very nice. His name was Bhakti. But anyways, we talked and talked and talked, and more or less, I just learned that what I originally thought about, the concept of life and existing in general is always aligned with the Buddhist beliefs and just the path to enlightenment and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to really dwell on that because there's not really a reason for me to. In case you're wondering what I'm jacking around with, this is my cat. You saw him earlier, and you probably saw him throughout Ez's video. His name is Leonardo DiCaprio. Get it? DiCaprio? Yeah, I'm that bad. He is about 2 months old now. My sister is a veterinary assistant, and she basically gave him to me for free because he and his siblings were more or less given to them by this lady who couldn't care for them, and all of his siblings died of FIP, which is feline something pneumonia, and more or less it's cat pneumonia, and there's no cure for it. So if he ever ends up having it, there's not really a whole lot I can do, and that sucks. But that's life for you. It sucks. Anyway, so what was that? I'm Buddhist, practice witchcraft, non-binary. Oh, I live in a camper. In case you're wondering, that is what I'm sitting in right now. This is my bedroom, or my bed, and my closet with lights. I live in a camper because it's much cheaper than renting, because it's technically my parents', but I pay for it. Like, my dad's name is on the note, but I pay for it, and I also pay for my car insurance and my car payment and phone bill and all that stuff. So my rent that I pay, it goes to all of that stuff. What else? Oh, I was in color guard for 4 years. I didn't... Okay, this is the interesting part. Supposedly, I did not start existing as Christen, or even like the core, until February of last year. So that is 2016, February of last year. Sorry, I was just making sure that he didn't mess something up. I've got a very protective piece of spell work over there that if he knocks over, it's gonna just fuck everything up. Anyway, sorry. I didn't actually start existing until February sometime last year. The earliest that I can remember was when I dated Noah, and when I dated him, I think the most recent memory I have from him, not recent, because I remember that, and I don't want to think about it, but one of the most recents was I woke up, I was laying next to him, and I was crying a lot, because, sometimes when you wake up next to somebody, and you've been waking up with them for like, I don't know, a year, but you don't actually know that it's been a year, so you get really upset either way. And so I was just bawling my eyes out, and he took me to Racetrack, and we got some milkshakes. But then I figured out what he was doing, and so that was not okay. The only time that I existed before then was a very short period of time that I actually do remember, that I don't really want to remember, was during my junior year, so that was 2014. I was being stalked by this asshole. His name was Steve. Long story short, he wanted something that I could not give to him, and so he threatened to kill himself, and so that was not fun. So trigger warning on that. And then after that, I just, bad things started happening, and I went away for a long period of time. And now I'm back. So apparently something good is happening now. I have known about my system for about a year. The first time I realized anything was I never really thought anything of it until Noah told me, but I just thought he was like a conscience, like a very, very sassy conscience. Well, it turns out he wasn't. So that was that. After that, I was introduced to some trauma, but I don't really remember it. I mean, I remember what it felt like, but I don't actually remember any of the things that I saw. I just know I remember right before then and what it feels like when you're remembering things, and it's not a fun thing. So, about a month and a half after I broke up with Noah for the things that he was doing, I went to find a therapist, and she was awesome. Her name was Deborah, and she didn't take insurance because I was hiding the fact that I was going crazy from my parents, because, long story short, has told me that it was not a good idea to ask them for help, so I didn't. And I basically just told her, hey, there's other people in my brain, and I don't know what to do about that. And so we just got to talking, and she met some people, and she learned about some things, and all that sort of stuff, and she was like, you have DID, and I'm like, oh God, because I think one of the things that comes with diagnosis, there's two things. There's relief, and then there's just, despair, I guess is the best way I can put it. Like the relief is that I have a name for this now. You know, like you have something to call it. Like that's really cool. Your suffering is now validated with an actual thing that's real. And then the despair aspect is, this is real. It's all real. Like it wasn't just a bad dream. It wasn't just a bad year or two. This happened, and this is not me, and this was other people, and this is someone else's fault, but I don't actually know whose fault it is, so I just have to blame myself because that's the only logical thing that I can do right now. So it brought a lot of mixed feelings from me, but I went on and I carried on with going to therapy until I graduated, until about halfway through cosmetology school. I cut hair, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's what I do. I went to cosmetology school like 4 months after I graduated high school. So, about a little bit more than halfway through cosmetology school, I got out of therapy because I was intending to move out and I needed to save money. And I haven't really talked to her since, and I really should. I feel really bad because she's really, really good, and I really liked her, and she didn't take insurance, and so that was really nice. I just don't have enough money right now because I'm trying to save it to get not a house, but just get like something that I can either pull this camper with, or another camper, or an RV, or just a van or something that I can live in, so I can leave, because that'd be pretty cool. Okay, anyway, so let's get back to our lighter subject. Things about me. I have one sister and one younger brother. My sister is older, obviously. She's cool. She used to be, the irony of this is she used to be one of my primary abusers when I was little. But she has grown very much so, and I've grown to forgive her for anything and everything that she's ever done to me, because I know that she was lashing out for other reasons, because I know my sister, and she's not generally a vehemently angry person. She's not an evil person. And we've become more or less the very best of friends, because she's really the only person in my family that I can talk to about my alters, and where other alters confront and just be themselves around her, and no one feels like they should be pretending that they're not themselves, and I think that's pretty dang awesome. My brother, on the other hand, he's only 16, and he's only just now learning that my parents are not the best people. So, I think that's all for now. We'll do that. It was great to meet you. Oh no, I already said that in the other video. I was going to mention that I'm one of the only alters who wear glasses. It's because I only recently got my eyes checked. Apparently other alters have been wearing glasses before me, but I did not know that. So, these are my Harry Potter glasses. I had them before I had this haircut, so I did not intentionally make myself look like Harry Potter. I did not do that on purpose. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So, I hope you guys have a great night. It was great meeting you all for the first time in person-ish. So, I hope you enjoy this video and the one that Ez made, and I hope you guys get to meet lots of other alters and become good friends with all of us. All very, very many of us, but I have faith. Okay, I'm good.